always say, man, if you're going to buy a kid a Power Wheels for $100 more bucks, you can buy a PW and make your money back. We are off and running. Look at that shot at the start, above overhead shot of our PW class. And who will get credited with the whole shot? Here comes the wildest group of little riders here. It is Calvin Smallridge out of Inverness, Florida on the number 45 machine. Can he hold on? Look at Calvin. I think he's been overtaken by the number 13. There is the 18 machine as well. Heading into the 10 Commandments and hopefully exiting the 10 Commandments. The opening lap, final moto of the day, 51cc 426 shaft drive limited. And your whole shot was Calvin Smallridge. Cooper Langdon was second. Braxton Hallbrook third. Carter Shute was fourth. Carter What's Up Holmes was fifth. Kaysen Taylor was sixth. Colton Zilka seventh. Ford Addington eighth. Enzo Posca was ninth. And Parker Beckington rounded out your top 10. But now we have a new leader, the number 3 of Carter Schutte, excuse me, I believe is how you pronounce that. Carter Schutte with that excellent form there. Using all 2 inches of that travel. Look at that little smoker there. We got a smoker, folks. That's a Traeger PW. Classing it up here, Rodney. All right. Are you trying to put these families to sleep? It's not nap time for these kids just yet. Getting close there. Little plastic grips were rubbing into each other. Whoa, one little rider zigzagging through there. Straighten it out. Wow, that little guy went all the way from the center of the track all the way to the outside. Little bobbleheads. These are literally bobblehead little racers. Looking for our leaders to come through. And we've got a battle on our hands here, Rodney. They're down there to your left. They've already entered the final turn, coming right at us here.
Got a mini 10 Commandment section coming through this
That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. The 20 Commandments here, folks. And your leaders now, it's Carter Schutte, Cooper Langdon on the 22 machine. And look at that, trying to jump the step up. If he only had an additional horsepower, it would double the horsepower of the machine. 2.7 horsepower on under the hood there for these guys. Less than 3 horsepower. My push mower has way more horsepower than this thing. 7 horsepower on my Honda push mower.
I've only got 4.5 horsepower.
Still more than one of these bad boys, but you can't ride it at a racetrack in Tennessee, right?
Nope. Not Loretta Lynn.
Look at those mechanics there hanging off of that mechanics area. Getting maximum extension there was the dad. Swinging his arm for the number 3 of Carter Schutte. It's Schutte and Langdon. Hallbrooks is third. Holmes is fourth. Taylor fifth. McKee, Tincher, Zilka, Mandy, and Stewart round out your top 10. Tincher, that's the way they used to say Ronnie Tinchner's name. Hal Sanguinetti on Diamond P Sports here on T&E, your broadcast coverage of the Daytona Supercross. Ron Tinchner. Never forget that. Dave Stanfield, that's who it was. Dave Stanfield. So your leader, the overhead shot there of our race for the number 1 spot, Carter Schutte, Cooper Langdon. Half a second separating the two. Can't talk about the motor. I mean, these are bone stock little PWs. Not much you can do to them. Carter Schutte trying to run and hide from our second place rider, Cooper Langdon. All right, this could be where it happens here. This is a more technical section for these little guys. He's going to follow the leader here. He goes wide. He literally is following his tracks. And the great form there. The number 3 has a leg out. Langdon does too. Try to pop that little first part of that jump there. Couldn't quite get over it. Can't blame them. They got 2.5 horsepower to play with. And here they come around the Polysport Beach. Oh, it's tightening up now. Cooper Langdon has closed in. Our third place rider, Braxton Hallbrook's trying to get up there in place. Kind of all by himself. Nobody to hang out with. Same goes for the fourth place rider, Carter Holmes. But the crowd starting to come to life here. And the crowd loves it. Make some noise for these young men here. The number 3, Carter Schutte and Cooper Langdon going at it. There's your third place rider, Braxton Hallbrooks. Oh, yellow flags are out. Tough break there. What happened? Our leader, our second place rider, Langdon, goes down. He looks over his shoulder. Now he's going to really dig deep into those little tiny little 5T pockets and try to dig something out here.
Well, I tell you, man, that's going to leave a lot of real estate to make up for him and a little time to get her done. And let's watch the replay in this little incident here.
He goes around the bumps. I like that.
Yeah, that
he's
was
bringing the heat. He was coming. Oh, the rear end steps out, and it threw him backwards there. Bucked him right off the bike. He almost landed on his feet.
No doubt.
And he went straight to the bike. Look at that.
Yeah.
He was only down for a half second.
And the bike didn't even stall out.
So that was made up time crashing. It was a fast crash.
It was a fast crash. So
Coop's got it on the back of his little pants there, the number 22. Cooper Langdon. Super Coop. Let's see if he can dig deep with those tiny little hands and dig deep here in this
I like
50cc 4 to 6
Super Coupe. I like Super Coupe.
All right. So your leader to the right of the screen there. Then you got Cooper at the top, Cooper Langdon, and then Hallbrooks Holmes just behind him. You just hear random yelling all throughout the ranch here. You can actually hear. I was telling Jason Wygant, I said it's probably what it sounds like all day.
Yeah.
It's just the volume's turned down on the bike, so we can actually hear the fans.
Interesting that you say that because I have noticed a little bit more of that. I've paid a little more particular attention to this. And this section here by the road here next to the announcer's tower has really been lively today and well throughout the course of the week. But you know, something that really impresses me is the amount of folks that have been here all day since 7 o'clock, basically lining these fences and standing in the monster viewing decks in the bleacher sections over there, whatever. I mean, just being all around this track. I mean, right up till now, I mean, there's still a good crowd that's out here watching these the very last race of the day, the mini E's out here, or the shaft drives.
Whenever I come here, you know, we take breaks, but I don't even go anywhere. I just walk to the front of the deck and I still watch the races. My first few years, I bet I watched 99 motos every single year. I got sunburned. I sat on those bleachers and just soaked it all in. This race is just awesome. Everyone from the first race of the day all the way to the end. I couldn't wait to get to the track.
Yeah, I mean, being a race fan, this is the place to be. I mean, if you like to watch good racing, and, you know, it sounds so cliche, but every drop of the gate produces such an amazing battle.
Well, look at this crazy battle right here. Langdon now under the attack of the 18 on the inside. Langdon, oh no, there's 4 riders Langdon's having to deal with. The best battle we have seen in this race. Look at him go. Can barely fit him in the screen here. Langdon got him on the left, got him on the right. He's trying to fight off one, but the young man has moved into the number 2 spot, so Langdon's back to 4th. 2-lap board is out, white card. White card, we have a white card. Oh, you get a yellow card for that pass. Don't do it again. The crowd is going crazy now. That is a great battle. So they've come through Schutte, Langdon, Hallbrooks, and Holmes. And look at this little battle coming in the finish line turn. That's for about the 5th place, 6th place spot. That is a great little battle there.
Yeah, the spirit of competition in these kids, you know, again, like, you know, Megawatt was saying earlier, talking about racecraft, and wow, I mean,
that is for 10th place. That is Parker Beckington on the 32, Weston Mandy on the 24, Ryan Ciceretti on the 54, and Colton Zilka. Those are 4 guys way back in about 8th through 12th, and they are just slugging it out.
It sounds like a stadium crowd almost out there.
Yeah, I love having the door open up here. We can actually hear these moms and dads yelling.
I want to go outside.
There you go.
Wow. I got to go outside and see if I can get this on the microphone. Well, they would stop going by and they would slow down, but here comes some more.
There is the 32 of Parker Beckington. Get some love on the camera. Everybody honking on their way out. It just blew right through the camera shot. Hard to keep up with these little guys. Look at them trying to be smooth down that straightaway. Whoa, hard to be smooth there. Through the 10 Commandments. Just bouncing through there.
Well, I don't have to tell them to make noise. Next time that front pack, that 15, the first 15 go through, I'm going to be standing out there on the deck with the microphone on, just so you can listen. 5 minutes and well, I'm not sure how much time we got left. I think it's somewhere around the 5-minute mark as far as time left to go here in this Moto here today.
3:30. 3 minutes 30 seconds. We'll be
there it is. It changed. It was 5 something.
It was. I saw it.
It was frozen.
All right, who are we looking at here? That is the number 41. Look at him looking to his right. He's like, must have saw somebody, just kind of stares at him.
Hey, there's a pump track over there. There's a bicycle track. I can go ride that later.
Track.
And actually there is, I think the FCA's got a pump track right over there. I was just outside the back side over there.
The 41 was Luke McKee in the number 6 spot. He keeps looking over. Luke, you're going to get past, man. Got a rider right behind you.
Maybe he's deer hunting, man. Maybe looking for the best place to put a tree stand for this fall.
That's a wild thought, Rodney. I'm not sure he's doing that.
Well, yeah, actually, that's happened in GNCC. So.
Okay. Scouting out a place. There's the number 32 right behind him. And that is Parker Beckington going after him. Luke McKee looks over now. He can see Beckington. Ooh, what a battle. But our leader's now coming across just in front of us. Here comes the crowd noise too, Rodney. There's Cooper Langdon. The battle is there. The crowd is into it. And Langdon is all the way to the number 1 spot. Langdon is the kid that went down. Cooper Langdon has just passed Braxton Hallbrooks. It took him 4 laps and a crash to get around him. And the crowd loves it. Langdon now by the billboard. He's got Hallbrooks right behind him. Cooper Langdon crashed on the starting line as he was jumping over the step up, and he has made some hay while the sun is now setting. It's not over. Hallbrooks now trying to get something together around the outside, and Hallbrook will make the pass back around Langdon. So Langdon slips back to the number 2 spot as they make that left going down the straightaway that leads you to the 10 Commandments. Here comes Cooper Langdon. He is all in on this one. The feeder off the pegs there for Hallbrook, and Langdon just trying to track him down. They are going all into this little 10 Commandments section. So it is a white lap race for the win here. The 22, 1 bike length behind the number 18, Hallbrook and Langdon. Langdon finished in the number 3 spot in the first moto. He sits first or second place right now. That is the race for the lead. You remember our rider that went down? He is back up, challenging for the lead. He was in the lead for just a moment, Rodney Tomlin. He has caught Hallbrooks. And then Hallbrooks passed him back. It's the white flag. The most electric race of the day, and these are combustible motorcycles. We just finished up with the electric race.
Super Coupe in the
2 spot. He's on the hunt, man. He's coming.
He's right there.
But Hallbrook digging deep into those size 24 pants, trying to make something happen here. keep the number 22 behind him. Langdon finished 4th in the first moto. Cooper's got to dig deep here. A few more turns to go. He looks over his shoulder. Where's this guy at?
He keeps coming.
Oh, and your second place rider goes down again. Hallbrook goes down. The bike is wide open.
I think the throttle is
hung
stuck.
wide open. He's got to be careful picking that bike up this time, little Super Coop. Grab the brake, man. Oh, and the bike takes off yet again. You got to grab that brake or the kill switch. Oh, now does he keep it running? Wow, the bike stays running. What a tough moto for the 22.
Wow.
Cooper Langdon, he crashes twice, big time. And he's got riders where he immediately looks behind him. That's the racer in you, man.
Yeah.
And now Hallbrook's got one turn to go. The number 18 of Braxton Hallbrooks. Folks, put your hands together for your winner, the number 18 of Braxton Hallbrooks. Wow, what a ferocious battle there with Hallbrooks and Super Cooper Langdon.
These are this is the 4 to 6.
The little ones.
Yeah, these are the young kids out here battling like that.
And here comes the race to the finish here for these young men. Who's it gonna be? He's styling the number 46. Oh, they are pumped. So it's Case and Taylor second. Cooper Langdon will barely hold on to third. So a pair of Alabama riders, 1 and 2, squaring off with the California native Cooper Langdon. Carter Holmes fourth. Rounding out your top 5, Parker Beckington. How about that? Finish for the 4 to 6 class. Unbelievable, Rodney. Jeez.
Every class has something for everyone, and for everyone that stuck around for that, I'm sure that they are certainly glad that they did. As we're going to be heading down to the podium here in just a moment, Jason Wygant, I believe, is going to be there to interview these young warriors of Loretta Lynn's, as they certainly laid it all out there and made things happen. So once again, Braxton Hallbrooks hanging on for the win. Kaysen Taylor taking second, and Super Cooper Langdon, Coop Langdon, having a little bit of an issue there, challenging for the win. Goes down, gets back up though, and still finishes in a top 3 position.
Hey, I believe Carter Schutte came across Schutte, sorry. I think his transponder fell off.
Oh.
Yeah, because I heard that being called. No, it's there, but it's still here.
All right. Well, Carter Schutte gets the win, but what a race between Hallbrooks and Kaysen Taylor. They were, Cooper Langdon. So that means Hallbrooks got second. Kaysen Taylor will be third. Sorry about that.
You might even want to walk out. You could even check on the hand scoring there on the deck. But I saw him come across the line and take the checkers first. I didn't see any issues, and we got a gold medal. So once again, Carter Schutte getting it done.
Yeah, Jason, just checked up, backup scoring. Number 3 is your winner.
There we go. He checked back up scoring. Congratulations on that. Great moto, Carter. Tell me about it.
It was good.
Yep. Any close calls, any scary moments, or all good?
All good.
All right. Who do you want to thank, buddy?
Mom, Dad, Club, Hayden, FXR, 60, ATVs and more, Jeffrey Holmes, ProFlow, Local Performance, High Tom, Pirelli, everybody else. And my dad, happy birthday.
Yeah. That's a birthday gift right there. Let's hear it for Carter Schutte taking the Moto win. Looking good after 2 top scorers in this class. Well, you're getting familiar names and faces up here, seeing them all the time. Braxton Hallbrooks taking second. Feel like we just talked to some of these guys. Hey, are you tired yet?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to race another moto, or are we good? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. One more. All right, they're pumped. They'll take another one. The crowd loves it. Who do you want to thank, Braxton?
My mom, God, Tackle Works, GPF, my whole family, and Jordan, and that's it.
All right, let's hear it for Braxton Holbrooks taking second. And let's get a third place finisher on up here. Kaysen Taylor taking second place, or third place, sorry. Kaysen Taylor takes third. I'm just going to keep saying names so we keep getting cheers. Tell me about your moto.
Good,
How was your start?
good,
How's the week hanging out with your buddies here at Loretta's been?
good,
How are cookies? Ice cream? How's ice cream?
good.
There we go. Who you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, God, my uncle.
Sorry, everybody else. You're out of luck. Let's hear it for Mr. Taylor here, taking third place and the bronze. Yeah. Kaysen Taylor, good job. Calvin Smallridge, come on up. We'll give you a Stasic Hole Shot Award. Courtesy of the folks at Stasic, these riders in these small classes would love to have probably another Stasic. We'll give you a gift certificate. There it is. Let's hear it for Calvin Smallridge taking the hole shot. How'd you get that start? Went fast?
Yeah, and keep it straight off the gate.
That's right. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my mom, my dad, my sisters, my grandma and grandpa, and God for keeping me safe and everybody that I forgot.
All right. Let's hear it for Smallridge here, taking third. Or sorry, taking the Stasic Hole Shot Award.